Every exercise, every workout routine that you start to do when you first join a gym feels weird. You understand that you go to the gym and you hop on a machine that you've never seen before. You don't know what level or height to put the seat, so you're just trying to guess and guess, and then you sit down on the seat and you've actually not clipped it in properly. You jump down on the jolt and it goes bang, and everyone looks at you. When you lift weights with dumbbells, one arm goes up miraculously a lot quicker than the other arm, and I'll let you decide why that's happening. um, and your form is awful. That is just the truth. That is the case for 99.999% of people that start going to the gym, especially when they don't have a mentor. They start off awful. Now, this memory is pretty distant, pretty non-existent for me as someone who's been going to the gym for 3 years now. I don't really remember the last time that I struggled ever with form, with what to do on a certain machine, with what to do on a certain exercise. I never really struggle with that anymore, and I can help you make that become a distant memory as well. And instead of it being 3 years down the line, not two, not a year, a matter of mere months, we'll be able to create this distant memory for you. In a few months, you'll just look back on yourself and remember, like, oh, I actually struggled to do this exercise, and I don't know why, because it's the easiest shit in the world. And it's only until you have proper form with true intention that you'll start making perfect gains. You'll stop neurotically thinking about, oh, am I doing this exercise right? Oh, are people looking at me, laughing at me? Because we grow up in a world of social media and you're scared of people recording you from the corner like this. You'll stop neurotically thinking like that, and instead you can just full focus and dial in on your workout. And the version of you that can just dial in on their workout and focus on that truly is going to make exponentially more gains than the version of you now that's worrying about if they're doing the exercise right. The first step I've got you for to you today is record your own sets, record your own workout routines. Now, you need to notice what's going wrong. As a beginner, you're not going to have the kinesthetic feeling of noticing if your muscles are in the right positions or not. That comes with experience. That comes with someone who's had 3 years under the belt looking at you and being like, oh, you're not doing that right. It should feel like this. It should look like this. So you're going to have to notice it yourself. And the only way to do that is recording in the gym. It doesn't matter where you are, set your phone up, make sure the camera's in the right shot. Don't, little quick tip here, when you set your phone down, don't just assume you're in shot, because you'll begin recording, you'll lie down, you'll do like 3 reps, and then realise, oh shit, I'm not in shot, and you've ruined your set. So make sure before you start your set, you look at your camera, you record with the front camera just so you know where the camera's pointing, and you make sure that your bench or whatever your machine or wherever you decided to do your exercise is in the shot. Don't be afraid of recording, bro. The amount of times that I've pussied out of recording my sessions to genuinely learn and genuinely improve my sets. The amount of times that I've been like, no, people are going to look at me weird. I'm going to catch people in the back of it and they're going to say something. Every single time I've recorded, I've had no problems. In fact, I've had people coming up to me, like, giving me respect, being like, damn, like, you're actually taking this seriously, you're recording your sets. The gym is a nice place, and this goes for all of the anxious thoughts you get, all of the nervousness that you get, all of the what ifs that you ask yourself when you walk into a gym. The gym is a great place. I think it's a general rule of thumb that the healthier you are, the better person you are. And people are just in there to just try and get healthy. It's that simple. You'll run across nothing but the nicest people that you'll ever meet in the gym, honestly. That is genuine truth. Some of the nicest people that I've ever met, whether they're my age or relatable to me, whether they're older than me, whether they're younger than me, it's a general rule of thumb that they've all been genuinely very, very nice. Now, you could surround about it, yeah, but you're really lucky that the people who are gym are nice. I think this is just a general rule of thumb in all gyms ever, every single gym I've been to, which I've been to at least 5 gyms in my lifetime. Every single gym I've been to, I've not had a problem with a single person ever. And I think that's just down to people are in there for the same reason as you. They want to see you succeed as well. So before you turn around and be like, people are going to judge me, people are going to record me, I wouldn't worry about it. Honestly, I just wouldn't worry about it at all. You put your phone down. If people want to record, if people want to laugh at you, let them laugh at you. This is for your own fitness journey. It's for your own progress. Are you serious enough? Do you want that physique, that end goal, as bad as you want it or not? Because people are going to make fun of you either way. This is a quick lesson. People are going to make fun of you anyway. I remember walking into school and being made fun of because I didn't have a tie on. I remember being made fun of because I didn't have the same shoes as like another kid. I remember being made fun of because of my hair. I remember being made fun of because of my height, which I couldn't control, to by a kid that was like the same height as me. You get made fun of for the stupidest shit, especially in school, especially in college. And are you either going to be made fun of and let that stop you pursuing your goals and pursuing your dreams, or are you going to be made fun of and achieve your dreams anyway? Because being made fun of is going to be the same anyway. So it's actually just, do you want to achieve your goal or not? So don't be like, people are going to make fun of me, people are going to laugh at me. Doesn't matter. Don't be worried, don't be scared. Sit down and record. If anything, you'll actually probably get more respect for the people that you actually are worth caring about and feelings about, because the people that you're going to care about their opinions of, the good people that you're going to meet in your life, will notice this, will notice there's credibility in this, will notice there's nobility in it, and they'll congratulate you for it. So the people that do make fun of you, if they do, which I doubt they will, their opinions won't matter to you anyway, because they're making fun of you for a good thing. So you will be relatable to them anyway. So it doesn't even matter. And once you've recorded your videos, you just want to look back at them. You might cringe, it's you doing an exercise really awfully, and you've seen all these videos on social media of all the form being absolutely spot on perfect. You're not going to be spot on perfect. This is the point of watching this video. You want to improve. So you've got to get comfortable with watching yourself doing these sets. And you just need to look and be like, why is that happening? And a big tip that I would do is, when I was watching it, I'd kind of reenact it. So if I was watching a video and I was pressing, and I noticed that maybe my shoulders were just coming out here really, really wide, I'd be like, they're supposed to be tucked in here, and you'd feel the difference. So I'd feel the difference, be like, yeah, it's supposed to be tucked in. And what this is when you reenact, obviously do this in a place of privacy, etc. You're going to look like a weirdo if you sat in the middle of the canteen just fucking, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Do this in a place of privacy, of course. But now you're going to understand the difference between the two movements, and you're going to understand what it feels like to be in the correct motions, in the correct form. And then eventually, when you come back into the room, you need to remind yourself, this is the point of being mindful, having intention. You need to remind yourself, right, today I want to tuck my elbows in on this exercise. And then you think about it and you already know what the feeling's like because you've reenacted it from watching the video, and then you can perform it. If you feel like the weight's too heavy, then lower the weight. It's that simple. That's how you know you're ego lifting. This is a good way to check if you're ego lifting. And you just need to keep practicing. And then you practice it, it feels better, you record again, you see if there's anything you can tweak. And you do this for every exercise that you're struggling with. And I promise you, in a matter of weeks or months, it's going to be a distant memory. Bad form is going to be a distant memory for you. Another way to do this is having a mentor. People go to the gym for a few months and they stop their rapid progress after like 3 or 4 months. And people are like, yeah, because of newbie gains, because, oh, I've not been going to the gym and it's a new stimulus, so I'll build my muscle at the start. I don't actually think that's as true as it gets. I think that the newbie gains thing is exaggerated completely. And I think it's because they're not learning new things after a few months. Once they've corrected their form to a mediocre level, once they're decently strong on one of their favourite exercises, people don't like to learn anything anymore. Like, an example of this is driving. People who learn to do their test, like me last year, you have someone with you, you have a driving instructor or a mentor that will sit next to you and be like, they'll watch you drive, they'll be like, okay, drive effectively, and then you'll try and drive, then you'll fuck up, you maybe bring your foot too high up on the clutch when you're at the biting point, and he's like, no, lower that down a little bit, so you just add the biting point so you can rest it on a hill. Maybe you forget to put your handbrake on, he's like, remember to put this handbrake on, do it in this system, do it in this order, so you don't forget. Then you're turning the wheel and maybe your hand position's off, so he's telling you, alright, put your hands at 10 to 2, and then this is how you turn the wheel, feed it through, don't overlap your arms, etc. He's there. An experienced person is there to teach you how to do things. He's constantly giving you feedback on the things that you aren't doing that are correct. He's constantly giving you feedback, and that's how you improve. It's not by, people say practice makes improvement, it's practice and feedback. That's the difference. You need someone that's skilled, that's experienced, that's going to give you the correct feedback you're going to get to be able to become better at the skill. It is that simple. That's why people, when they pass their test, they actually become worse drivers. People are driving for 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 hours, years and years, decades on the road, and you wouldn't consider them a master driver. You wouldn't consider them a master driver. You would consider them like a master at it, like a lifelong skill, like one of the best in the world at it. No, you wouldn't. Even if they've done that much driving, that much practice, they're not a master at it because they haven't had the feedback for that amount of time. They haven't had the mentor. And it's why people will be the best they'll ever be at their driving when they do their test. And then after they do the test, they stop having the mentor, they start picking up bad habits, and then all of a sudden their skill of driving actually goes down. And it's the same in the gym. When you don't have a mentor, when you don't have a training partner that's more experienced than you, you're going to stop making progress. Your form isn't going to improve. When you're trying to do it yourself, it takes so much longer than someone experienced being next to you, being like, look. Instead of literally in the exercise, like you're doing curls, for example, and your body weight swinging, and then someone comes along and is like, hold your back here, and hold your front. It's like, right, stop swinging, let's do the curl now. And they're holding you there, so it's forcing you to do the correct movement. It's like that, having a mentor, having feedback, having someone that can notice you doing the wrong things and giving you feedback to make them right, is going to by far improve your form and skill level in the gym tenfold. It's so easy to just ignore this advice and cash out your current skill of like, oh yeah, I'm decent in the gym, look at me, like, I could bench 60 kilo, and cash out your current skill. And it's going to be uncomfortable working on the things that you don't like. Maybe it's legs, maybe it's working on the form of your legs, but you hate legs, it hurts so much. It's going to be uncomfortable, but if you want to truly improve your form in every area, you've got to be able to embrace learning the bad things, learning the things that you're not as good at, because it's embarrassing learning how to do a Bulgarian split squat when it's really difficult to you, because you're out of balance everywhere, you can't get your foot on the bench, etc. You fucking accidentally pick up two weights that are not even, so you're fucking jolting everywhere. It could be embarrassing learning that, but if you need to learn it to get better, you need to embrace that. You need to drop your ego, increase your humility, and embrace it. And always through a mentor, training partner, will you get the best benefits to improving your form and just entire overall skill in the gym easily. The importance of a training partner, I cannot say enough. I spoke about it in countless videos already. Having a training partner is one of the best things you've ever done, especially if they're more experienced than you, giving you this constant feedback that I've said to improve the skill at the gym. Bro, it's one of the best things that you can ever do. My top product in the description is going to give you the best blueprint to build the greatest physique that you ever wanted. They're going to meet my like-minded people like you within my program that you may be able to meet, that can become your training partner. They may live near you, like, oh, yo, bro, do you want to hit a session? And all of a sudden you've got a training partner that may be more experienced than you. Maybe you're the mentor, and they say that teaching people, when one person teaches, two people learn. So you'll be able to learn yourself through your own teachings and consolidate your own ideas, and then that way you improve your gym workout routine through that. You can meet people that are like-minded. You can build the physique you've always wanted, no matter the situation you were in. I was in the situation that you were in, a young teenager in college. Feels like they're super busy, especially during exam season. And I still built the best physique of my life from it. And I want you to do the same. So top link in the description for my paid product where you'll transform your physique. And then second in the description is my personal Instagram. So if you ever want to message me personal advice, I will be there answering, giving you personal advice as well on that. So that's in the link in the description as well. It just provides constant improvement, and these are the two ways: recording, having a mentor. Recording, if you don't have a training partner, record and watch yourself. Perfectly fine. It's going to take a little bit longer, but again, it's perfectly fine. But by far the best way is just having a mentor, being told in the moment so you can truly feel it and truly notice the difference in the moment rather than looking back and thinking about it or reenacting it. It's going to be the best thing for you, having a mentor. I would fully suggest that. So if you can find a mentor, if you can find someone that goes to your gym that is similar age to you, maybe he's a year older, use some social skills, go and speak to the guy, offer him a spot, and then maybe you have a new training partner. It's that simple. Maybe one of your mates has been going to the gym for a few months already. He can become your mentor. It's that simple. Or you can join my program in the description where like-minded people are, and then you can find a mentor or a mentee within that program. I think it's the best program that I've ever made. Hands down the best program that I've ever made. And I know for a fact you will reap all the benefits that I promise if you were to join it. I can't wait for you to see the great progress that you get, especially inside my program. And I can't wait for you to make some great gains, bro. So I'll see you later.